So info objects are the basis for the definition of any other data target. To create any data target from info cube or data store object or anything in a BW system, you have to create info objects which are building blocks for them. So generally there are two types of info objects. Mainly there are key figures and characteristics. Info objects are defined by a system-wide distinction, technical name, like you have zero customer. This is zero customer is a naming convention for the SAP given info objects. If you want to create a info object, that means a user defined info object should be followed by a naming convention A to Z. It should be Z customer or Y customer, depending on the naming convention your company is following. So when the metadata of the info object is activated, BW automatically creates data element and the domain and SID, SID table, all this table, master data table, all these tables will be activated. So generally a characteristic is a descriptive or categorizing information, and a key figure can be used for calculations. Key figure is summarizable. It means cumulative. Key figures are cumulative generally. When there is a non-cumulative key figure, you have to set the option for the non-cumulative key figure, because they have a special detail. Generally key figures are cumulative. So detailing information stored as a detail level for drill down for the characteristics, and the information that is aggregated to characteristic is key figures. It means characteristics are defined for the key figures, and key figures are aggregated according to the characteristics. So this is the naming convention here, and the technical name, length of the technical name of the characteristic and key figures are up to 9. You can define up to 9 length of technical name. You cannot define more than 9 length. And you can see the data element here. It is a /bi0 /bi0 capital O capital I. It is not 0 here. It is a bit confused, but it is not 0 here. So /bic for user defines, capital O capital I, A to Z TTT. So this is the data element. We use this table. This is very important. We use this table while we are defining routines, and we use this table if we are doing lookups from, for example, when you are when you are transferring the data to the target and you want the data which is not available in the source, and you want to do the lookup on some other target, some other object. In that case you use lookups. So for that purpose, for coding purpose, you have to get this table name. So descriptions are 20 characters for short, and 40 for medium, and 60 for long. This is the standard for the descriptions in BW. So there are 4 types of info objects mainly. It is running, right? Hello guys. Hello.
Yes, yes it is.
Yes. So there are 4 types of info objects: characteristics, times, units, key figures. Every info object contains a data element. So when you activate an info object, a SID table will be created. Because of the SID table itself, we are able to use one info object to more than one data targets, because SID table is the reference number which we are using. In BW system represents a characteristic not with its own value, but with the SID reference, SID table, which is a 4-byte key, and it is a reference. So you can use the same info object in 100 objects or 200 objects, because it is possible only because of the SID concept. SIDs are called surrogate IDs. So there are options like lowercase and conversion routines. Let's see how to create info objects here. In order to create info objects, you have to create info areas which act as a folders. They are not exactly folders, but in means in the in BW terms it acts as a folder. So you can give up to 32 technical name for the info areas, and info areas are used to organize the info objects as well as data targets. Let's say by giving the technical name and the description, I just have created a info area. You have to go to the info objects in the modeling and right click on the info objects. When you right click on the info objects, you get create info area. You have to give the technical name and description, and then continue with that. So your info area will be available here. In order to create a info object, you have to create info object catalogs first. You right click on the info area and create a info object catalog. So you have to give the technical name of the info object catalog and the description, and further you have to select whether you are going to create characteristics catalog or key figures catalog, because they differentiate. Characteristic catalog is used to organize and create characteristics only, and key figure catalogs are used to organize and create key figure info objects only. Once you create this, you just have to check and activate. Now you can right click on the catalog and create info object. So here we are into the initial screen of the customer. So here you have a data element which is already created for the customer. Before activating it is created, and the mandatory things you have to give in order to create a characteristic is data type and length. These are the two mandatory things. Without describing these, you cannot create characteristic. So you have to give the data type and the length. Here I am going to give overview of all the tabs available. This is the general tab. Here you have a lowercase letters, conversion routine, alpha, and attribute only. So if you check attribute only to this character, then this character will be only used as an attribute to another character, but it cannot be used individually, and it cannot be use it as navigation, and it cannot be used individually for and navigation purposes. So in order to create individual characteristic, you have to uncheck the attribute only. So here we can check the lowercase. So this is a Business Explorer tab. Here you can give the predefined settings if you want, but you don't have to give the predefined settings, because you can give the same settings in query properties. So it is available in Bex query properties. All these properties are available there, so you don't have to give it here. So we don't normally give it, describe them here. This tab is for master data or text. You have to decide whether you want to load the master data for the characteristic or not. Once you decided that you are going to load, or you may load master data, you have to check the fields which you want to do. For example, you normally check with master data for the attributes. It means you can load attributes with this option, and here there is a with text is available. It means if you check this, you and it means that you are ready to load the text for the master data. So for the text, there are further fields to be described. Here there are three options: either you want the short text, or medium length, or long text. It makes sense to load medium text or long text if the source system is providing the data. For example, for the customer, if source system is providing data in the long text, if they are giving some description about the customer, then you want to